Okay. The final push. 8 weeks and finals. That's all it is. Okay? 8 weeks and finals. You take your earbud out.
I don't know.
What do you think? I'm just grabbing at my ear for the heck of it, or?
Mm-hmm.
Never know. Okay? Alright? So we have Unit J. Now the nice thing is we just got done with Unit H. And in Unit H, we gave you an equation. And we said, graph it. Find us the slope. Find us the y-intercept. All that fun stuff. Or we gave you a point and a slope, and we said graph the line. Okay? Unit J, side note, we skipped Unit I, because it just looks too much like we wanted. Okay? So we went right to J. Okay? Unit J, we're going to give you what you gave us, or what you had to do in Unit H. So we're going to give you the graph. And we're going to ask you to work backwards to get the equation. Okay? It's the same stuff. Okay? We're talking exactly the same stuff. Okay? We're just going at it completely backwards. Okay? Instead of we giving you the equation, you ending with the graph. Now we're giving you the graph, and we want you to end at the equation. It's the same stuff. Okay? Okay? Just totally backwards. Okay? So that's why today, what we have planned is we have a Unit H review day. Okay? So we're totally going off of Unit H. Now, I am going to pass out tonight's homework right now. If you stay with me, I will do 4 of the 13 homework problems for you. No, 4. You know why? Because there's only 4 slides. Okay? Don't work ahead. Stay with me, because 1, if you're like any of the other 3 classes that I taught today, they totally forgot everything over the last week. Okay? Because spring break, I don't have to worry about anything with maths whatsoever. Okay? Here, Mr. H, you can handle it. Right? Keep teaching. Yeah. We're going right into the homework.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay? So stay with me. Don't be one of those people that just start doing it because they think they know how to do it all the way through. Okay? 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 So, while Mr. H is still handing it out, in Unit H, we talked about lines. Okay? Now, this is specifically why I had you get out H6 notes, because it's written on the H6 notes thrice. 3 times it's written on there. Okay? What is the general form of a line? We told you to memorize it. What is the general form, the general equation of a line? Written on our H6 notes 3 times. 2 of them in bigger font. Y equals mx plus b.
Not
Yes.
Bad. Not bad.
Okay. So now let's talk about y equals mx plus b. Now, if you have your purple sheet up underneath your name and teacher mods up in that upper right-hand corner, you could put this down, and then you would have all of your notes in that one little area so that you know how to do everything on today's homework.
Yeah, you put a little box up there.
Yep.
A little box.
Yep.
No.
So what, Lolly, we're going to start with you. What is one of the things that y equals mx plus b tells us? It tells us the slope of the line. Which part is the slope of the line? Give me another chance. The m. Yeah, just the m. So just the m is the slope. Now, Jake, I know you're up to the challenge. Can you describe for me in 3 words what slope is? Rise over run. You got it, buddy. Oops, I almost put rise over over. One too many overs. Okay? So rise over run. So the top number is how much we go up or down. Bottom number is how much we go left and right. Okay? Because we love our direction. We don't like this morning, they were talking back to. I go, back to? And they say left. I go, oh, that's what you mean by back to.
You know, I was thinking about that. You know, you used to pick on me, right? Because I used to say up 5 over 2. But that's because I was thinking, why do I say that? Because I always said always to the right and then up or down.
And then up or down?
Yeah. So that's why I was saying that. I at least have
That's what you were thinking too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Great minds thinking alike over here. Yeah. Ash, we're up to you. You ready for it? What's the other thing that gets told to us in y equals mx plus b? The y-intercept, and that's the b part, right? Yep, exactly. That's our y-intercept. Okay. Now, Eva, I'm not going to pick any of this one right off the start. I'm going to skip. Okay, right? Austin. Y-intercept is always written how? 0 comma some number, right? And that number is that b, right? Okay. What have you known that? Oh, yeah, I should have trusted my gut. It's always 0 comma b. Because from unit H, remember, because we had so many different possible ways to give our answer, or different asks that we could ask you of to give our answer, when we say find the slope, that means we need to get that number out in front of the x, the coefficient, and the point form of the y-intercept. So the point form is that 0 comma number. Okay? Right? Austin H. Now, Austin H is, what's the slope of this line? Yep. Knowing the fact that slope is our m, coefficient on our x, what's the slope of this line? Negative 3 over 2.
Very nice. So your homework says find the slope and the point
form. It's right here.
Oh yeah. Right there. Okay, so slope. Wow.
He showed up late today, so he's a little behind.
Well,
Levi, what's the y-intercept of this one in point form? 0 comma 3. Yep, exactly.
well, I, being the wise guy that I am, decided a couple weeks ago, yeah, why not schedule a nice meeting for 9 o'clock the day after we come back from break?
That's smart.
And I got to that meeting and I was like, this is a bad idea.
And then we put a little box around our answer because we like to portray our answer in so that old eyes of our teachers can see it. Everybody? Yeah. Okay. Right? Everybody good on that? Everybody got y equals mx plus b and all that fun stuff written down? Fantastic. Now, let's kick it down to number 6. Okay? Right? Reese. If I actually tap the brakes before I'm changing my question halfway through the first question. How many answers do we need to give in this one problem? Ooh. Let's read the directions and let's figure out. Okay, you can use your fingers. You show me a finger every time how many answers we got to give. Solve the equation for y. Then state the slope and the y-intercept in point form. So how many answers? 3. We need 3 answers for this one. So it's going to be a bigger box, right? Okay? All right? Ready for it? If I say solve this equation for y, because that was the first thing we had to do, right? What is my end answer going to Okay. We've talked about it already. It's going to look like y equals mx plus b. Yeah. Okay? So that's how y equals mx plus b. When we talked about it before, how that was important, we should memorize it. We're always going to come back. Yeah. Dylan, ready for it?
Better be.
First thing I got to do if I'm going to solve for y, in 3x minus 2y equals negative 12. Minus, no. Well, we could, but you could. If we wanted to do like 78 steps in a two-step problem, yeah. Minus 3x from both sides?
Yeah, we want to get y by itself, so we get rid of that 3x on both sides. They cancel off on the left, and we're left with negative 2y, a nice equal sign in the middle, and then make sure you put negative 3x first. And that 12 is positive because it just says 12. It's positive 12.
Okay.
Now, right now, it's in y equals.
Not quite y equals.
Well, yes. It's in the right order now.
Yeah. Now, is it y equals yet? No, good thing you were listening. So what should we do to get it into y equals mx plus b? Divide by. Where am I going to divide by negative 2? Everywhere. Yep.
He did forget his math over break. I'm in the clutch. Studying over break, huh? You couldn't, probably when you couldn't fall asleep that night, you're probably thinking, wow, why was
I should grab some lines. Yeah? No? No? Jonathan, give me the y equals mx plus b form for this one.
Y equals
3 over 2 x, then minus 6. Yep.
Remember, negative divided by negative gives us a positive.
Yep.
Good.
Now, if we wrote it like this, Jonathan, follow-up question, is that okay? Give you another chance. It's still okay. We just don't like it because it doesn't have the, it's not then mx, it's the m and the x are kind of all mashed together. Mix, it's like a mix.
It's okay, but we prefer that.
Yep. All right, so there's that one. Will, slope of my line now. 3 over 2. So the slope, whoop, got a marker back on.
To be clear, this is number 6 on your homework.
Watch out. Y-intercept. In point form. 0, negative 6.
Very good. Okay, so how many answers we got there, Mr. Lindmeyer?
Well, I see 3.
You see 3, I see 3.
Yep. Because here's the first one. Solve it for y. Here's the second one. What's the slope? Here's the third one. What's the y-intercept in point form? And we put a big old box around that, especially on that one, because we've got work that was already shown on that one. We need to distinguish our answer from our work. Good time so far?
I don't know, I would say great.
Mm-hmm. Now we're going to skip down to number 7, which actually really is the next one. Okay.
That is,
If I put a red dot on my graph, right there at the origin, give me 2 directions and 2 numbers to get to the point -3, 6 from the red dot. Confident in what you just did? Yes, you're 100% confident in that? Or do I have doubt creeping in between your ears right now?
everyone else is in suspense wondering what's going on.
Did you see what Mr. H put on the work? Remember how a point is x, y, and the x is horizontal? Yeah. So give me a direction now to go for my x. Who would ask you if I can help or not? By looks of it, you went left 3, right? Okay, and then we gotta go up how many? Up 6, yes! Left 3, up 6. So it puts me right there. Love it.
Very good.
Huh?
Okay, next step, we can use our M for
Now.
slope.
We talked, Jake gave us a 3-word shortcut for slope. Do you remember what it was? Rise over run. If my slope is negative 4/3, 2 directions, 2 numbers to get my next point. Down 4 and right 3. Down 4, right 3. Down 4, right 3. Down 4, right 3.
There it is.
Very nice. Now, follow up to that comment. If I didn't like to go down and right, what was my other choice? Up how many? Up 4, left 3. Yep, the rise still stays the 4. The run still stays the 3. We just flippity-floppity the directions. Okay? Now, here's where that straight edge comes in nice and handy. When we go to draw that line, which we should be drawing that line nice and straight, that's why we're using a straight edge, we should make it so that that line goes through all of those points. Right?
Good.
I shouldn't see this like I saw on a few tests over break when I was correcting them.
That rubbed you the wrong way.
Oh yeah, because that doesn't even have the right y-intercept, right?
Take it right off.
Okay, right. We got to cover up, even though you just made those points. You're going to cover them up. You're going to hide them for all of the world to see.
And most of you should still be able to see your points.
Yep.
Because you're using pencils. Make sure you connect all those points, go through them all.
Yep.
Make sure you extend it beyond the graph itself.
Arrowheads.
And make sure you put arrows.
Yep.
So these things goes on forever.
Yep. Arrowheads off the grid.
So it's a good idea to check. Do negative lines go down to the right? Does that look like a negative line? It's good to see.
Negative means going downhill. Positive means going uphill. Yep. Love it. Good job.
Oh,
Holy cow, Mina. What are we going to do in this one now?
well, first we're going to flip the page.
Yeah, flip the page because number 10's in the backside. What are we going to do first, Mina? Would it help? Because is it in y equals mx plus b form? Yep, so that's a good thing. So would it help for us to write out what the m and what the y-intercept is? Yeah? Okay. So what is the slope of this line? 4/3. Okay, so my slope is 4/3. What is the y-intercept of this line? Now, with a y-intercept, really it's only one number and one direction, right? Right? So how would I get to the point 0, -3? Down 3. Okay. So down 3. Oh, I forgot to shrink it up again, Mr. H. Oh. I know. You would think after my 4th time teaching this class today that I would have known. Yeah, gotta shrink this up.
That's all right.
Down 3, dot, there we go, bam, right? Good job. Eric, ready for it? Slope is 4/3, correct? Okay.
Yep.
So, 2 directions, 2 numbers. Up, right? Okay, and to the right? Yep, exactly.
Good. Nice job.
Yep, good job.
We'll say you say right.
Galatia,
Direct.
Galatia.
And is ear done? Is left.
Oh, see, we're learning. Yeah, we're learning. Okay, Edwin. If I don't want to go up and right, which way can I go? and left. So down 4, left 3. Boom!
Right.
Nailed it.
Okay, do that a couple times. Oh, we run out of spots.
We run out of spots right away. Right at the start.
Good.
That's why we got to know how to do them both, just in case. Yeah.
Okay, get your straight edge out. Look at all those points. Make sure you extend it beyond the graph. We're going to get a little close for comfort on the top right.
You know, I had to get it up there so that, you know, I went through the points and then I can, whoa, wait.
Oh. And then make sure you put the arrows on.
Mm-hmm.
You alright, Will? You all see grabbing
Yeah,
the line?
Yeah?
We'll wait
Look
for
at
Dylan
that.
again.
While we're waiting, always waiting on Dylan. While we're waiting on Dylan, hey, I'm going to ask you
Like the
last question, because you were the only one that got skipped.
Quality assurance.
Think you can handle this stuff? Yeah. Okay, so I am going to give you the rest of the class today to finish that worksheet. Okay, that's all we got today. That's all we're doing today. I did 4 of your 13 problems. You got 9 of them to do in the next 27 minutes.
Well, that answers my question.